We'll see you again on Inside OC. Okay, now we get to chit chat, and as you may have noticed, I didn't realize that the buzzer was going to go off. So,
yeah.
So anyway, well, we didn't. Let's see. I think we covered a lot of ground. Is there anything you wish we had gotten into?
I think the one thing we didn't really talk about is back to Orange County is the lawsuit. A year ago, we alleged that Ackman had made
the insider trading.
He'd made $1 billion on day one, and of course, I would say that looks like insider trading. We went to Judge Carter here in federal court, asked for an injunction, tall order. So in the last couple of months, I've been really pleased to see that two basically state employee pension funds in the Midwest filed pretty much exactly the same lawsuit because they were defrauded on behalf of their pensioners.
Now, that suit, are they suing Valiant?
No, Pershing Square.
Or Pershing Square, and how were they harmed? Were they investors in Allergan or in Valiant?
They had owned Allergan stock, and they had sold in the period between middle of February, where none of us knew that Ackman was accumulating a position, up till April 21. So if you were in that period, basically you lost out.
So these two California pension funds.
No, they're actually Midwest, Ohio
Midwest.
and Iowa.
Okay, two pension funds are saying that if we had, all this stuff was going on and we should have known about it, and we didn't. And so
they lost out.
How interesting. Yeah. And didn't Valiant tried to get that thrown out of court, right? And Carter said, no, it's going forward?
No, basically our suit was for an injunction to prevent the special stockholder meeting from taking place.
Okay.
We knew it was a really tough order.
Right. Okay.
But Carter said he couldn't do that, but at the time, Judge Carter said he had really severe concerns about whether insider trading had been committed.
And then when these guys jumped in.
So now the class action attorneys are back with Judge Carter in Santa Ana.
Yeah, okay, I guess I don't know if you can speculate on that, but what are the chances that they'll
Usually the way this works, it's a question of how much money will pass hands to the whole class, not just these pension funds, but anybody, whether it was a private individual, another investment fund, and we'll see how much they get back on the dollar.
It's also interesting that you say you're writing a book on some of these issues. You've had an article in the Washington Post talking about the need for patent reform or reform of patent reform, and that's kind of unusual. A lot of guys in your position to just take the money and run.
Yeah, well, I'm a very principled person. People know that, and of course I'm in a unique position that I served as a leading executive in the industry for a very long time. And on patent reform, basically the system we had worked really well for both the branded companies but also the generics companies for almost 35 years. It's easy to forget that today over 70% of all prescriptions filled in the United States are generics. And that is unusual in the world. The US is far ahead of any other market.
Very good. Well, I guess we needed another 10 minutes. But anyways, David, thanks so much.
Okay,
thanks
great.
again.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Great, wonderful, excellent work.
Inside OC is brought to you by 5 Point. 5 Point is an independent real estate development company with assets under management across California. 5 Point is a proud sponsor of public television and community programming.